Welcome back to my increasingly horrendous mess of a desk. My name's Toad, and you're watching a Warhammer video. I don't know, you clicked on the video. Right, so, first things first, with what I did is I took the custodian model that I wanted. I am using the standard custodian guard kit because it's easy. There's a surprising amount of good bits actually. And what I did was I wanted to firstly make my custodian slightly bigger. Currently, as it stands, the custodian's models are about the same size as Primaris models. Now, I like all my models to be kind of lore accurate to their scale, which I know sounds really silly considering we don't actually properly know the scale of, well, anything in 40k. However, I do know that custodians are meant to be slightly taller than terminators. So as you can see here, I used a terminator model that I built to measure up how big this custodians need to be. So for this guy, I only needed to add a little bit of a spacer using some Milliper in his torso. Now, if you'd like to see how to build that Terminator, I do have a Patreon. I then set about, well, damaging him. Best in the world, he's a Chaos model. I still want to keep a lot of the Custodian flair on this guy, because I feel that it's a very important design connotation that the model needs to kind of read as a Custodian. But it doesn't mean we can't give him some battle damage, make him look like he's, slightly damaged, his armor in some weird ways. A little bit like how the Emperor's Children still use the two-headed eagle as their symbol. I always thought that was quite a fun little bit of detail on the models. Following that, I glued him all together. For his belt, you'll notice that I shaved off some detail. That is because I wanted to replace it with this bit from the World Eaters kit, because it's specifically a jackal belt buckle thing. It looked quite good, it was about the right size, and it fit quite nicely to give some immediate chaotic flair. This guy is going to be built as a Khorne model. However, in future, I do have another video planned where I may well be making some other chaos-afflicted Custodians models, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And because he's going to be Khorne, I gave him a World Eaters bit, because World Eaters are Khorne. Following on from that, I then moved on to his sword arm, because I wanted to give this guy a sword and board loadout. But in order to continue with that slightly Khornate theme, I took my arm and weapon of choice and I removed the blade from the sword. You'll see why in a minute. That minute is now. That being, I wanted to give it a chainsaw blade. I took this from the Eviscerator from the Khorne Berserkers kit, because by golly does it look fun, and it's actually about the right size. It's slightly thinner, so in my opinion it almost gives a slightly better weapon profile. Now, his other arm, the shield arm. I took a standard eagle shield from the kit. You're watching the screen, you know what a mob shield I'm using. And cut it up so that it didn't have as much of the detail on it. I just used my snips, I wasn't particularly careful, because I didn't feel I had to be. But another detail I did want to add was another Khorne symbol. I took the Khorne symbol from the Chaos Vehicle Upgrade Sprue. However, any Khornate symbol of your choice should do here. I just happen to have a lot of these because I have too many vehicles for Chaos. And I then wanted to, I glued this on using some plastics in it, but I then felt it didn't look quite like it was, attached to the shield. Best of all, it looked like I just glued some plastic on top of another bit of plastic. So for that, I remedied it with some jeweler's chain. I don't know the size of this, I just know it looked about right. Mainly because I harvested it from a necklace that I've had kicking about for donkey's years now. Couldn't tell you, I am really sorry about that. If anybody can take an estimate, I guess let me know. When I actually buy some jeweler's chain, I'll let you know what gauge I'm using. But I then use some extra thin super glue to affix that in place and make it look like the corn symbol had been chained to the oval shield. Now, it's important to note that if for a more realistic look, you probably want the chains to be kind of tucked into nooks and crannies, making it look like the symbol is actually affixed to something. So as you can see here, I put one chain over the kind of bunny ear bit to kind of make it look like it was stuck in there, and the other chain is over the teeth and top bit of the bunny ears. Like I said, nooks and crannies makes it look like it's chained in place. I then glued all those together, stuck it to the arm, and then attached the arms together. Now, I am an idiot and really struggled to glue the arms in place. Hell, the entire model exploded at one point. But for the shoulder pads, I took another one of the eagle shoulder pads, because again, more eagle motifs is fun. You can damage this one up if you want. I personally didn't, as I felt I didn't really need it. And then I also took a Chaos Terminator shoulder pad. And so the eagle went on the left arm, as per usual, and the Terminator one went on the right arm, because I don't know, I felt like it. I kind of wanted to stick to the original armor pattern, if that makes sense. I then took some of the spike racks from aforementioned Chaos Terminator kit because I wanted to once again add some chaosy flair, and I thought it would look kind of fun to have them sticking out the back. So I did, like this on screen right now. Stuck that all together. Then lastly, for the head, very simple head. I gave him a Corn Berserker head. I didn't want to give him a helmeted one or anything like that, but I do have some ideas for a helmeted head, which I have built on this guy. Again, I'll put that in the longer video that is coming later this month, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay, so firstly, where have I been? Moving house. That is the main answer. I need to remember to keep this close to my mouth. Moving house. That's mainly where I've been. Had some teething problems, but all sorted now. Hence why I'm back to video making. Secondly, I made a helmet. Helmet. Oh, yes! You would not believe how many tries that took me to get that in there. Yeah. Now, a few things. So, Discord. I have a Discord. Join it if you'd like. There's a few people on there already. It's not very active, but I'm hoping it will get more active the more people that join it. Secondly, Patreon. I mentioned it earlier in the video. Here are the perks. Basically, early videos, more videos and some stuff, more videos and more stuff. You can read. I believe in your ability to read. I really hope you can read. Yeah, next video. Next video will be in a week or two. Don't hold me to that. Is a Chaos Sister of Silence. Because gotta have the companion to the Chaos Custodes. And then after that, again, another week or two after that, will be a full kitbash guide for an entire army of Chaos Custodians. I'm not talking just the plastic models. I'm probably going to try and teach you how to even make some of the resin ones in plastic for cheaper, because shush, don't tell Games Workshop. And there's also going to be some more in-depth guides on how to build some slightly different variations for Chaos Custodians and also Chaos Sisters. So watch that if you want. I hope you do, because I'm going to be putting a lot of effort into it, and I like making videos for people. I just hope you guys enjoy watching them. Anyway, with that sappy stuff out of the way, give me money, please. You don't have to, but it'd be nice so I can keep buying models for my plastic crack addiction. Ta-ta!